Your whole life you make plans. Plans to find that someone special and plans to work toward retirement.
Then something unexpected happens that could ruin it all. Now what's your plan? Call Michaels and Smolak today. We have a game plan, the better game plan.
This was the scene of a domestic dispute Friday that turned deadly. A girlfriend stabbed her boyfriend to death on Shawnard Street. But unlike the majority of domestic violence cases reported, the woman was the aggressor.
Anyone can be aggressive or abusive in no sense, so it is different, but it happens.
And the violence is happening more often. Police Chief Frank Fowle says the number of assaults is up in Syracuse, and an alarming 40% of those are domestic disputes. City police have responded to more than 8,000 domestic calls this year.
There are people out there that are getting arrested multiple times for domestic-related issues. So we want to identify those people and also identify them to the criminal court system so that we can start treating them in a special way with hopes of driving down these acts of domestic violence.
To combat domestic violence, police partner with Vera House. The organization raises awareness with outreach programs like the Clothesline campaign and offers a safe place for abuse victims.
We shelter anybody, which includes men. So we shelter men, women, children. It doesn't matter if you're someone who's fleeing a dangerous situation due to domestic violence. If we have the space, we try to get you in.
Vera House provided shelter for 532 people last year and counseled more than 700.
In order to deal with domestic and sexual violence, we had to have a culture change. And one of those changes has to be the way that men are socialized in believing that they have to be the dominant person in relationships, and just thinking about becoming equal partners and power sharing and stop with the power and control that dominates relationships.
Friday's homicide was the first domestic violence death in Onondaga County this year. If you or someone you know is a victim of domestic abuse, there is help available. You can log on to our website, cnycentral.com. We've linked you to some helpful information. Michael.